Yeah man, blessed. We say you are now in the parish of St. Anne's, 9 Mile Bob Marley Foundation, where the great legend is come from. We are now right at his birthplace, where he's born, in this house here. And he was born here on the 6th of February 1945. Then 6 months later, he moved from here up to another place the mom built to raise his own child. Now we are at the gate of Mount Zion, where we now going to look for Bob Marley. So right over here now, these are the tombstones of his grandparents. They used to live in the birthhouse down there that Bob was born. In the front here is Alberta Malcolm, his grandmother. The back one is Amara Malcolm, his grandfather. The little one is an uncle named Roy Malcolm. The big one is a aunt they call Don Malcolm. And those are relatives from his mom. Because his dad, he was a white Englishman. So Bob said they call him half-caste or whatever. Yeah man, but he said he don't care. We one blood. Black, white, shiny, Japanese, same red blood. Same blood, but different shades. So you remember now I told you he was birthed in the house of the grandparents down the bottom? 6 months later, this is the little house he moved to. Now he grew up here from 6 months old till he was 5 years old with the mom and dad. That same year, the dad split from here to Kingston to live. Bob went to Kingston, he spent 1 year, but his mom went there at the time, take him back in the country here with her. So Bob grew up in the country alone with his mom. When he was 10 years old in 1955, the dad died. He buried in Kingston, so Bob didn't know much about his father. Some 3 years later, when he was 13, he went back to live in Kingston, a place called Trenchtown. There he started his music career, sing music about Trenchtown, but never stayed away from here.
This house is a 19th century house. Originally, it was owned by the governor of England. Most of the English people used to own this house originally. Chris Blackwell was I think his parents owned it originally, till Chris Blackwell got it. And then now, in 1974, Chris Blackwell sold this house to Bob Marley. And Bob Marley and Rastafari has been controlling this house from 1974 until now. Basically, this is how Bob left the place. This house has always been like this. This was how Bob got it, and we're trying not to change it, to keep that original look as a museum, that's how it was when Bob was here. So that's why we haven't changed the house. We call this room the International Room 1. This is the room where we have newspaper clippings about Bob Marley's journeys throughout the earth. Because Bob Marley was the most widely traveled reggae musician. And in these times when Bob was doing this was the 70s, so it wasn't really a popular thing for reggae artists to tour that extensively during them time there. So we have newspaper recordings of Bob Marley's travels in different languages. This is most of the English thing. Right now we have a map there touching most of the places where Bob went. Yeah, these show like his place, different eras where he went and the type of write-up that he got on different places throughout the world. The whole place is like a sacred place. The entire premises is sacred. This is where one of the most powerful men that ever walked the earth. I don't mean walked the earth since 1945 or since 1900. This is where one of the powerfulest men who walked the earth from history, from recording.